Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Kellen and Alex here from Start Your Systems, and today we're doing another edition of Track Walk in MX Simulator on a new track by the man, the myth, the legend. Checkerz is back making tracks in MX Simulator, or at least he's making this one. Not sure how many more he's going to make after this one, but this is Checkerz Sky Ranch that myself and Mr. Alex Heckman are going to shred around here today. So how are you doing today, first of all, Alex?
No major complaints.
No major
Still
complaints.
living life.
Yeah.
Still happy.
Good.
How are you been, Kellen?
I've been busy, but having a lot of fun. You know how it goes. I see, though, that I should mention it before we get too deep into the video that we got some new 2022 stuff ready to show you guys here in a little bit. I'm sure we'll do some team intro stuff and all that business to share some of the cool setups that we got. But shout out to Mr. Alex Heckman for putting this all together. It looks sick, dude.
Thanks. Dedicated a couple hours of my life and said, here we go.
All right, so let's get into this track a little bit. Sky Ranch, I don't really know the story behind why Checkerz is back or why he decided to release this track. You and I were talking a little bit and maybe theorizing that this is like an old track of his that he was working on but never quite finished. I just wrote out of a super gnarly fakey thing. Yeah, so it's kind of got like a little bit of like a local cross feel to it. It doesn't feel like superbly big national track-y, more or less. But it's got a lot of fun hits, a lot of big jumps, pretty tight technical sections, but also some loose and fast section as well, and then a kind of tricky sand section. It kind of combines just a lot of different elements to make this track.
Yeah, it flows pretty well too. Like there's some corners that you can slide out in, lose your front, so it keeps you on your toes. But once you do find the limits of the track, it flows super well together.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a typical Checkerz track in regards to, like, there's a couple sections on this track that I would say I've probably never seen done before in a motocross track. Like the way that he made like that step up into a rhythm section that you jump in. I can't remember something ever like that before. And then he's got a couple like off-camber corners into rhythm sections, and then, you know, rollers, tables. Like it just goes all over the place. And it doesn't really feel like there's like one specific theme with it. There's like dark dirt, there's some light dirt, there's some sand. It really does seem like you wanted to kind of encapsulate a lot of different variations of track format.
Yeah, and when I first loaded up this track and started riding it, I was like, man, I miss Checkerz tracks. Just because they are unique, they do have a level of challenge. Nice nosedive.
Yeah, you know. Yeah,
and there's a lot of different
tough
conditions too. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna crash the most.
I feel like one thing that caught me off guard about this track the very first time I played it is that maybe I'm just programmed to thinking that every big hit or every, you know, big face of a jump is supposed to send you to the moon. But the way that Checkerz has designed some of these lips, they're almost like fall away lips, so they really help with throwing whips. But like you can still hit them really fast and you won't go that far on them because they just kind of like float you over the top instead of pitching you straight up in the air. It took me a minute to get used to that.
Yeah, I kind of noticed the same thing. That kind of, like you said, it allows you to throw whips, but then they don't get like thrown way out too far. It's pretty easy to bring them back for the most part because the lip isn't just a straight up lip. It kind of rolls away. That makes sense. Yeah,
and like you can initialize a whip like with a scrub almost. Like you do like little scrub off the face and then it turns into a bigger whip because of it. Like they're definitely a lot of fun jumps to throw some good whips on. If any of you people out there are trying to find a new track to throw some whips on in MX Simulator, this is a good one to try.
Absolutely. Probably my favorite part about the game is throwing whips. So I love this track.
Is there a favorite section that you have on this track from the little bit that you played it? Like, is there, you know, one jump that you're satisfied with you hit every lap?
I really like that step down, kind of like ski jump.
Yeah, in the back.
Yep, that one is super, and even the finish line is super fun too. Mm-hmm. But that one you can just kind of send and just scrub the heck out of it and you don't die. Or at least normally you don't die.
Yeah, that was the one that I was thinking of when I started talking about like the big sender jumps, is that I checked up really hard on that jump the first lap that I hit it, because I was like, this looks like I'm just going off the abyss. Like this has to be some kind of foolish like half jump, and then I didn't even come close to clearing it because you do actually have to hit it pretty fast to get all the way over it, but it's got such a fallaway lip that it makes it like a shorter jump too. Definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, you have to hit it in like third gear at least to get over it.
This is the jump that we're talking about right here. This step down is just crispy.
That was a sick whip.
It's a lot of fun to hit that jump for sure. And then this section too, like I was a little bit shocked when I hit this section the first lap. I'm gonna mess it up, but like jumping into the rollers off this table is like pretty hard to get the timing right, and then very peculiar section, I feel like.
Yeah, I still really haven't figured it out. Like, it kind of made me scratch my head too, because you can triple into the rollers, but then you can't really triple over the next one.
Right.
So it's weird. He's always been super good at keeping options even, like speed-wise. So you can double in and then triple, or you can triple in and then double triple.
Right. And speaking of options, he has 2 supercross tracks on this whole compound / track or whatever. We're going to head over and check those out here in just a minute, but like you're saying, the supercross tracks as well, they just have so many different options. It seems like every section he tried to give you an option to go inside, outside, double in, triple in, whatever it is. And like you're saying, that's just like patented Checkerz. He loves to create different options for you to hit, so you're not just stuck doing the same lines over and over and over again.
Yeah, I agree. And as we get to the supercross tracks, there's like a couple bigger lines, but other than that, if you do like the set and stone line, they're really even, which would make for epic racing.
Right. Oh, just crashed right there. All right, so which of the supercross tracks do you want to go to first? I don't really have a preference either way. Maybe we could go to the one bottom right first, I guess, because it's a little bit smaller.
Yeah, that's the Wash SX. You just want to ride over there?
Yeah, let's hit it. He also, and we talked about this a little bit too, it seems like he included a lot of like off-track free ride area to throw some either big whips off of stuff or find some big hits. We'll try to find something maybe during this video, but it's slim pickings, I feel like, because you and I are both going to send it to the moon and crash on everything.
Yep.
All right, so this is called, you said the Wash Supercross is the one down here?
Yes, I believe the other one's called the Top Supercross, and this one is Wash. I'm assuming because it's kind of down like sandier.
To the moon at Sky Ranch. Does it say on this board right here? Private property, enter at own risk. And Checkerz pulling his patented air wheelie, which, yeah, we got to throw some air wheelies in respect to the Checkerz.
I don't even know how he does that in real life.
it looks sketchy every single time I see it.
I tried to do one, and I was like, oh, that probably looks just like Checkerz. And then in the photo, I barely looked like I did an air wheelie.
Yeah. You have to be, I feel like, pretty comfortable with like either brake tapping or just being able to maneuver the bike forward. And I'm not that level at all, so I definitely would not be comfortable trying to do a Checkerz air wheelie.
Yeah. You have to be comfortable with putting your face in the front fender.
Right. It's like the old kiss of death, but without like taking the feet off. This old freestyle trick.
Yeah, pretty much. That's actually a good explanation of it.
Alright, so this is that supercross track. I'm riding it pretty terribly, but it's alright, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches.
This one's actually pretty challenging on a 250 to get the rhythms right.
Mm-hmm. I didn't realize you had a road on too.
Oh, I didn't either. Surprise. This is professional YouTuberism right here.
Oh yes, definitely knew a road was on this whole time. Definitely knew that the supercross track was going to be something that I could do well.
Yeah, this is actually eroding pretty quick too.
Yeah. I kind of noticed like a little bit of change on the national track, but I wasn't sure if it was just like my eyes playing tricks on me or what. But
yeah,
now definitely I can tell there's some erode. Oh, that's going to be bad. Yeah, I feel like, so of the 2 supercross tracks, this one is, I would say, a little bit easier, a little less technical, kind of your more standard supercross track, I feel.
Yeah, the other one kind of has more uniqueness.
Yeah,
this one is pretty standard, like you said. It still is challenging, But as far as uniqueness go, the other one definitely wins out.
Yeah, the other one is one of the like definitely a track that I don't know what stadium it would fit into. It might need to go in Glendale, but it would be a track that I would love to see in real life. Like that.
Absolutely.
The creativity on it is off the charts. So to try to see pro athletes figure out how to make the sections work would be insane. But this one, I feel like, aside from maybe that first corner sequence, it's a pretty standard, back and forth 6-lane supercross track. It's got your whoops, it's got your supercross triple. It's not too far out there in terms of difference from your kind of cookie cutter supercross stuff that you normally see.
Yeah, there's a couple 90s at the end. Like, I feel like this would fit in a standard football stadium.
Mm-hmm. Man, this track is getting rough.
I know. We might have to turn the road off for the other track. But yeah, like you said, the start area on this track is kind of different. It like slows you down, and you actually have to be on your game to get around that inside at least without washing the front end.
Let's see if I can get this triple. There it is. Scrub the finish.
Air wheelies only.
Ooh, jeez. That first turn is messed up. Yeah, didn't get that line the way I wanted to. All right, let's finish off this final lap on this track, and then we'll go check out the other one. Maybe send a couple of big hits along the way.
I was going to try to catch you, but I just absolutely messed up right here.
I'm feeling pretty good about myself, to be honest with you, that I'm able to do at least some decent laps on this track. So
yeah, everyone that's watching, you should be impressed because Kellen spent all day playing MX bikes. So.
Jumping between the games, man, it's tough.
Yeah, I always would jump between Reflex and Sim, and that would throw me for a curveball.
But honestly, I almost feel that's worse because, like, at least with bikes, it is a fellow sim game, so you have to have that like little bit more heightened awareness. You have to have like your fingers moving a little bit more. Reflex, I feel like, is so casual with the way that you can play it and like be good at it that you just like get used to being lazy almost. And then when you pick up sim again, you're just so far off.
You're like, wait, I have to sit down?
You're right. Like you have to do sit dab, you have to shift, you have to, do all the rider movements along top of that too. All right, let's see. Alex is hitting a big step up. Did he land?
Right to flat.
Right to flat. I feel like I could do like a little short step up right here, then go between this crevasse and then send this thing to nothing. There's nothing over here. Let's come do it.
You actually landed up, right?
Easy. Don't need to loop out. All right, so this is, you said it's called the Top SX track?
Sure, that sounds about right.
Something like that. And he does actually have a couple other things over here. He's got this Sky Ranch warehouse thing. It says at Checkerz 448, so you can follow him on the gram. Check out all of his sick air wheelies that he busts out there. Got a porta-john. We got another building over here. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. Some bobcats. And then an entrance to the track. So this track is seriously one of the coolest designs for a supercross track that I feel like I've seen in a while. Now that I'm going down the start straight, I feel like it would need to go in Glendale because that's a pretty long start straight. But
go along the whole distance.
Yeah, this track is sick. Ooh. You got the first section. You got a split outside Dragon's Back over then quad. I'm gonna go inside here, double, and then I think you're supposed to triple this, but there goes my skill set showing itself. Alex is gonna show us the hotline.
There we go. I was gonna say track is sick. My riding, not so much.
Hey, your riding looked pretty sick right there. You got a nice little flick scrub off on this last double.
I have my moments.
Step on, step off. Blow the corner. And then this is a supercross triple, but I'm just going to double it.
I think one of my favorite parts of this track is that first section where you have that weird outside Dragon's Back.
Yeah.
But then that inside option, it took me a minute to figure out, like, what is the fastest way to hit this? Just because it is different, you don't really see that much.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely a very unique section. I'm trying to take the different section next time through. I think you just went inside here, so I'm gonna try to go outside and nail this triple. Oh yeah.
You got the triple from the inside, huh?
No, I got it from the outside. No way I got it from the inside.
I was gonna say, I didn't think that was possible.
Right, over this finish line, jump, a little bit short. We're good. All right, so inside, you're supposed to go over this, and then I think over again, double.
That sounds about, I think that's right, yeah.
And then let me try to do the other option.
This one, you gotta like roll, and then triple on.
I feel like you could quad over triple out right there.
Yeah, you definitely could on a 450.
Are you on a 450?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figured it'd be easier to get over the rhythms and not look like a total goon.
All right, so I went outside here last time, so I'm gonna go inside this time, or not.
Trick is to double this and then jump all the way to the next table.
Over that table and then step up to the plateau off double, I think? Yeah, something like that.
If you can double that hip in the corner and then launch all the way over the middle table, you can get on the third table.
Gonna go inside this time.
He's really good at making whoops too, because you can't just like send him in fifth. You have to like keep her under control. Wow, I am bad.
I get to see how those lines work out against each other there.
Yeah, the outside kind of boots you a little bit higher.
Rip.
Like you do less jumps, but it does boot you.
All right, so Hexman's gonna show double in, triple.
Oh, you should have quadded.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep, quad double.
So let me see if I can get this outside. No, I was gonna go. Oh, let's see what other option there is here. So then you. Oh, I remember that. Okay, so if you go double, you can go triple 5 then. Still do 3 jump in that. Yeah. I didn't quite get it that time, but I'm pretty sure it's possible. Dude, his triple faces too are just elite. So good to throw a whip off of.
It's like he's been building tracks for a little bit or something.
Maybe, I don't know, dude. If he's new at it, I mean, kudos.
Right.
It was really nice though to actually see he updated his Checkerz Track Warehouse forum post. See another post in there too, which is for those of you at home watching, it's now 201 tracks that Checkerz has made for MX Simulator, which is almost as many track walks as I've made for this game. So I could have done nothing but track walks on Checkerz' tracks this whole time and still just barely been moving on to new stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. He has devoted so much time of his life to this video game.
I know.
And we're all grateful.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's get one more lap in on this track and then go do a couple big hits to wrap up the video.
You mean a crash compilation?
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so inside, over table. Nope, psych.
This road is throwing me for a loop.
Getting bumpy. Crashed again. So let's see. You're gonna go
over.
Triple over the table.
Oh god!
Oh man, you gave it the extra goodies right there. All right, let's see if I can get my line. So we roll here, and we double, triple, and then 5 into the corner. Yeah.
There you go. Smooth. Like we were saying, the options are nearly endless.
Yeah, seriously. When he makes a track, I feel like he goes over every single jump and he goes, okay, can you land on this? Can you take off on this? What, is the angle of the face of the jump that it should be so that you get to this next section? Like, it's very detailed how much work he puts into his tracks.
And he's actually pretty good at the game, too.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't like to say he is, but he is.
I mean, I believe he raced a couple pro nationals like way back, and then for a while he was just doing some amateur races, and he was still very competitive in them.
Yeah, to be a good track builder, you have to be able to get around the track too. So.
Yeah, and he's been fortunate too over the years because he is so popular in the community, and because he's so good at connecting with people in the community that he's had beta testers help him build a lot of these tracks too that are, you know, very good players in the game. So he can usually build tracks and send it to some of the best players in the game and say like, hey, you know, break this track for me, do something that I should, you know, try to fix or something. So he's always able to perfect his tracks a little bit more because of that, I feel.
Yeah, I agree with that, because he's not afraid to send it to like the big senders, the people that are known to doing the big jumps, and be like, hey, is this possible? I can't make it, but can you make it?
All right, I think I just spotted a big uphill triple send over here. I think you're hitting it too. Yeah, but a little short.
Not enough berries.
I think if you hit the like the left side of that takeoff a little bit, it's got a little bit more up to it.
Yep.
I'm gonna get a little bit bigger of a run back here and see if we can't turn this into a nice transfer.
Now we're both gonna overjump. Front flip.
Oh,
double
landed.
Front.
Double fronty, double pitch to chesty.
No!
Oh.
If that was a little, like, not quite as steep, that would have been perfect.
All right, so we got that. We got a little plateau up here.
Let's see, what else we got?
I feel like there's a couple like little technical doubles in here, like this little mound to mound right here I want to hit.
Like a mini Doonies.
Yeah, that one was sick right there. And then back to this supercross track. And then I feel
that's gonna hurt.
I feel like over by where you tried to send it earlier, there's probably something big that we're missing.
Yeah, there has to be. It's just way too good of a run up. I think you might have to jump to the left or the right.
Is there a way to gap this canyon maybe? Oh, wait a minute. Seeing something way over here. I don't know where this is gonna send me, but we're just gonna give her the berries.
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Oh, that's actually
hold
pretty
up.
sick. Let's go. That
Dude.
was kind of sick.
That was clean.
I like bounced down perfectly in a nice little like over the canyon gap. That was actually pretty rad.
Probably the hit of the video.
Let's see if we get a little hipper off.
That's too high for me. Yep.
Oh man, just pulled a little hip jump off too. All right, I want to try to actually land whatever this was. Oh, I think I'm going a little long. Oh,
Yeah, a little too much.
All right, let's see what Heckman's got. Oh, he's going for something different. He's going for the side send. Oh,
my.
that one's deep. That is deep. All right, let me hit this little hipper again. This one was fun right here. I think it was like right here. A little short. Yeah.
That's clean. That was a cool one too. Yeah, see, you spend a little bit of time, you find some cool stuff in here.
You do definitely find some cool stuff. There you go. Just whip it back out, back in. Nice.
There we go.
All right. One more attempt here on this cross the canyon gapper.
Ah, you were hitting that jump. That makes more sense. The
Bring that
apple?
back. Damn it, dude. I was just too front end high. That would have been sick if I brought that around. All right, Heckman, finish us off strong. Oh. I hit this hip one more time and then give you your swan song. Let's see what Heckman's got. Finish off this video.
He's got absolutely nothing.
Gonna go for this angle. Cross it up. Bring it back. Oh.
If I could have turned it a little bit more, maybe.
Now I'm keen. I really want to finish off this video with that Appa whip that I tried to throw right there.
This is one part of the game you've always been better than me at. Little brake tap.
Man, I'm just floating too far right. I want to land a little bit more left than that.
I knew this video was gonna end with us trying to hit something.
There's too many like good transfers on this map. Like we're probably missing like 7 more. Oh heck, man!
Short.
I was midair and I'm like, I gotta see what he's doing, so I just switched. Alright, so I'm trying to go a little bit more left, but I'm always like nervous that I'm gonna end up just landing to flat in the middle of the gully.
Well, that was kind of sweet.
Ah, and that's not even a good oppo. That's pretty much the direction I was hoping to go the first time though, but then went nowhere with the oppo.
I'm too far to the right again.
Ooh, that was greasy.
I don't know if that's the word I would use.
Alright, here we go. We got this. Nope, nothing with the oppo again. I'm gonna downside it. Clean! Nope. Alright, where's Heckman going?
Nowhere.
Big doubles, no troubles? Alright, I'm just gonna hit one more greasy hipper right here and we're calling it.
Yeah, we could be here for hours. There you go.
Beaut. Beauty. Beaut. Well, thanks for coming, Alex. Hope you enjoyed this edition of Track Walk.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was a good time.
Checking out Checkerz Sky Ranch. If you guys want to download this track, head to the description below. There will be a link there for you guys to hit the link, download it, give Checkerz some love. Maybe post on the forums every once in a while. I feel like the forums are dying a little bit, so maybe liven it up over there. But shout out to Checkerz as well for coming back. Not sure what prompted the comeback, but we appreciate the track so much. And, of course, everything that he's done over the years. And, yeah, thanks again, Alex, for joining me today on this edition of Track Walk. And we look forward to seeing you guys in all of our future videos here on the channel. But we're signing off from now, and we'll see you guys in the next one. So long for now.
See ya.